Well, good morning, everyone. We are so glad to be here, feeling spirit, and we're going to share that spirit with you right now. Lead me, Spirit, lead me everywhere I go. Whoa, whoa, lead me, Spirit, lead me everywhere I go. Lead me, Spirit, lead me everywhere I go. Take me by my hand and lead me home. Guide me, Spirit, guide me everywhere I go. Oh, guide me, Spirit, guide me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. Guide me, Spirit, guide me. Guide me, Spirit. Everywhere I go. I need you to take me by my hand and lead me home. Come on and teach me, Spirit. Teach me. Spirit, teach me. Teach me. Everywhere I go. Oh, now. Teach me, Spirit, teach me. I need you to teach me. Where I go. Come on and teach me, Spirit. By my hand and lead me home. Keep me, Spirit, keep me everywhere I go. I want you to keep me, Spirit, keep me everywhere I go. Where I go. Keep me, Spirit. Keep me, Spirit, keep me everywhere I go. Where I go. And take me by my hand and lead me home. Yeah, lead me, Spirit, lead me. I need you to guide me. Guide me. I need you to teach me. Teach me. I need you to keep me. Keep me. Come on and lead me, Spirit. Lead me. I need you to guide me. Guide me. Come on and teach me. Teach me. Teach me. Keep me, Spirit, keep me. Keep me. Oh, now, come on and lead me. Come on and guide me, Spirit. Guide me. I need you to teach me. Teach me. Teach me. Come on and keep me, Spirit. Guide me. Come on and keep me and take me by my, take me by my hand. Come on and take me by my hand. By my hand. Take me by my hand. By my hand. Take me by my hand. By my hand. Take me by my hand and lead me home. Lead me home.
Thank you, Inspiration. That was great. Good morning, and welcome to Unity Church of the Hills. And to our online participants, welcome to you. We hope to see you in here someday. And now, I'd like to welcome any first-timers, if you wouldn't mind raising your hands. Anybody? Hey, great. Thank you for being here. And now to the rest of you, if you see someone with a name badge that has a red circle around it, please welcome them, introduce yourself, say hello, and again, make them feel welcome. So, if you would stop by the table in the foyer today to create a butterfly note for our dancing diva, Liz Huckestein. Liz, hopefully you're watching. We're holding you in our thoughts and our hearts and our prayers, and know that we will be dancing in your stead. And after service today, I'll join Reverend David in room 139 for What is Unity? If you ever want to find out about what Unity is all about, please join him in room 139. And this is good news, if you're going, please stop by Friendship Hall. There is a lot of food. You can take it with you to the informational meeting. Join Anaya on April 25th for our annual Hands on Unity. It's a TLC event for our beloved UCOH campus and the buildings. If you arrive by 9 o'clock, you'll have coffee and tea and a special Earth Day ceremony. We are so fortunate to have musician and New Thought speaker Aaron English for our spring patio concert, which is on April 25th. You can bring your lawn chair, friends, and even some snacks, and get ready to enjoy some great music. Then you can make plans to return on Sunday, because Sunday morning at the 11 a.m. service, he will be our guest speaker. There will be a special community town hall meeting on Sunday, May 3rd, after our 11 a.m. service. And if you're going to be a Zoom participant, you need to register to get the link. And as always, you can get more information on these and other events by looking and clicking on the What's Happening button on the UCOH website. And now, if you will join me in the welcome blessing and congregation greeting. We love you, we bless you, we welcome you, and we behold the Christ you are. Now please stand and especially if you see someone with a red name tag, greet them and feel welcome, make them feel welcome.
We are dedicating this next song to Sarah Land, who was a longtime choir member and passed recently. It was one of her favorites.
Good morning. I invite you to close your eyes, open your heart and mind, and focus your attention on this moment as we join in prayer. In this moment, we recognize that there is only one power and one presence in this universe, the I Am, the divine presence which we are all a part of, that part which we refer to as the Christ consciousness. When we forget, all we have to do is remember. We are never without it. Every day we awaken and are born anew into spirit. Every day is a new opportunity to begin again. In this season of renewal and rebirth, let us affirm these things. There is nothing that can separate us from the love that God is. Not by thoughts, words, or deeds can we ever be separated from the one power and presence in this universe. We can fear, we can doubt, we can even lose faith, but we cannot lose our spirit. I am everything that God made me. I cannot be something that I am not. I cannot be separated from that light and love that we know as the Creator. In fact, I am the center of that radiating love and light in my life. I love myself for all that I am, and I love you for the I am that you are. I lack nothing because I am everything that God made me. I shine by myself. Every day when we wake up, let us remember who we truly are. Imbued with the strength and grace of the Creator, gifted with everything that we need to experience this life. Nothing can separate us from the love that God is. I am safe, loved, and protected, and I am grateful for the being that I am. And so it is, and so I know it to be. Amen.
Thank you, Rudy. And thank you, Inspiration, for the beautiful music this morning. Thank you, Kim Polini, for being our director. Beautiful this morning. Thank you for that. Thank you, band, for your contribution as well. Good morning. Good morning. This beautiful and soft rain this morning that we get to enjoy, feeding the earth and our beautiful trees and this beautiful land that we get to be the caretakers of here at Unity Church of the Hills. So last week, some of you were here last week. If you were not here last week, I want to let you know that I invited everyone who was here last week as we were moving through this idea of new birth and resurrection to write down a vision for yourself and to take that home with you, and to write down a vision for how you might be willing to contribute to or have a vision for Unity Church of the Hills and our next evolution, who we are coming to be. And we received those in a receptacle here down front. Those are now in a box here behind the risers here. You can't really see much behind the risers today, but they're right there in a box on the altar that we have created there. And I want to just say a little bit about the altar that we're creating. I know in some traditions, altars are places where only certain people get to access them. I want to say that is not what we're doing here at all. That our altar is meant to be a place for all of us. My intention, our intention, is for the altar to be a representation of us as a community, that we will come together to, next week, I'm going to be invited to bring a small item, no larger than your closed hand, hopefully, and we'll take some time next week to place those on the altar. This altar is created from a couple of benches you may have seen around here from time to time. They're benches that were made and donated to us by a Buddhist community. They're solid wood. They're beautiful representations of nature and our welcoming into our community. And I'm really wanting us to allow this altar to be something that we create together. Today I'm talking about how we are creating the beloved community. And that is the intention for this altar. It will be a visual representation of the beloved community that we are co-creating here at Unity Church of the Hills. And so that's what I'm wanting to talk about today, the beloved community. And I have had this book on my shelf for a while, and I've reread it a little bit here and there. It's a book called Creating the Beloved Community by Jim Lockhart, who is a Science of Mind, Center for Spiritual Living minister, practitioner. And what he says in the book about the beloved community is this: the beloved community is a collection of individuals who are learning how to love themselves, one another, and the universe. Regardless of what name we give this idea, it is the same thing: the creation of the experience of belonging and experiencing the wonders of who we are individually and collectively. So it is an experience that we are living into. It's not just an idea. It's not just an aspiration for us. That it is an embodied experience that we get to co-create together. Now, I'm not saying that this is a new idea for us, but what I want us to embrace is that it is an expanded idea of who Unity Church of the Hills is and is becoming. And that we are here to create and co-create this space of where we can love each other, we can love ourselves, where we can love the universe, and where we can come together in a space of belonging together in this community. And so today I want to share some ideas about states of mind or states of heart, really states of consciousness that I believe are going to be essential for us as we move forward in creating this beloved community. Well, let me just check in with you for a minute. I feel like I'm just talking. So let me just check in. How does that feel? How does it feel to think about being a part of a beloved community? Does it feel good? Does it feel like something you want to be a part of? Yeah, I love that you're already a part of that. I totally trust that. But in my heart of hearts, I just know that, and we talked about it a little bit in the Unity experience this morning, about how many people I know are out there who are longing for a place where they can come and be seen and be known, and a place where they can belong, a place where we accept each other. And I'm going to talk more about that next week, about unity and diversity and how we can embrace that idea. But today I want to share with you some ideas that came to me about how we can be together in co-creating this beloved community. And the first thing that came to me is this idea of compassion. And Jim Lockhart in the book says that compassion, which is a different way of understanding it from my perspective, compassion is transcending fear. I never thought about compassion from that perspective, that it's transcending fear. So I explored that for myself a little bit this week. And what I recognize is that when we use the word fear, that it's not this, we're not just talking about terror, we're not talking about that kind of fear, but fear can be this overarching term that we might use for any discomfort or anxiety or worry or doubt or some sort of trepidation. And I think very often we can feel that anxiety in community when things begin to shift and change. Have you noticed? Have you noticed? And what I want to say today, for those of you who have been a part of this community for a long time, is that I know that this community has been through a lot of changes. This community has been through a lot of upheaval over the past few years. And I know that, and I recognize that. And I know that that has been challenging for many people. So I honor that. I respect that. And I think it's important for us to know that and to accept that. And how do we transcend that? And I know that you've done a lot of work around that. And I appreciate Reverend Cynthia Vermillion Foster, who is here helping to heal some of that. And I'm so grateful for that. Yeah? And what I want to say about that, too, is that I know that in spiritual community, it's very easy for us, and in our own lives, I can attest to as well, it's easy for us to create these safety zones. You know, these ideas about how everything is supposed to work, about how we are comfortable in our own little boxes, our own little structures, our own form, even how we do Sunday service, how we do fellowship, how we collect our offering. All the ways that we have these ideas about what's comfortable for us. And anything that can somehow change that can bring up not necessarily fear, but maybe some worry, some anxiety, some trepidation about, oh, I'm not sure. Anything that's different, anything that's outside of what we think we know can stimulate some of that. So what is this idea about compassion and transcending that? It's not about eliminating it. It's not about getting rid of this feeling, because that's a human expression. That's a human experience. We all have that. When something changes in our lives, when something disrupts the norm, we naturally will feel some worry or concern or trepidation or doubt or what's next. We're in this liminal space between what we have known and what's yet to be. There's this space of not knowing, and that's not always comfortable. So what I want to share about that today is this idea that came to me about that is that when we think about this feeling, this experience of fear or doubt or worry or anxiety, that we feel it, that we experience it. We don't try to get rid of it. We don't deny it. We don't do our spiritual bypass thing. We just recognize, I'm experiencing fear right now. I'm experiencing worry or doubt or concern right now. And recognize that that's energy. It's emotion. It's energy in motion, right? It's energy that we're feeling. And our opportunity when we think about transcending it, not to get rid of it, but to allow that energy to move, to encourage the energy we feel it very often. I know I feel fear like here in my gut very often. My gut gets tight and I feel the energy of that. So when I feel that, can we experience and welcome that to move up? To transcend that initial feeling and move it through our heart center, to imbue it with love, to even love our trepidation, to love what's going on in the moment, to love, to be in love in that liminal space. It's not always comfortable, but can we add our love to it? That's the heart center. That's the center of one of our 12 powers that we talk about in Unity. Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, talks a great deal about the 12 powers. And we rise up through love, and then we begin to, again, once we feel the love, then we can raise that energy, transcending fear, the energy of fear through our heart center, imbuing it with love, and even rising it up through our power center, and bring it into fear and love and our power, and then through our zeal center. You see, all of that is so related to our physicality and our development and our brainstem and all of the development. So what if we can imagine it rising up and through our zeal center at the back of our head and up into our frontal lobe, up into our head, where we recognize and we open up our powers of faith and imagination and will and understanding. And then when we have felt fear about something shifting and changing, and we add love to it and we bring it through our own power, we add our power to it, our power of dominion, our power of choice, our power of will. What do we do with that? And when we can really bring it into our frontal lobe, we can ask, what would love do? How would love respond? How do I respond from love? And I think what it brings to me is, how does love act in this situation, not just for what I think needs to happen, but what is in the greater good? How would love serve the beloved community in this situation? What would love think? What would love say? What would love do? And when I think compassion is about transcending, that's what I think about. Moving it higher, moving it through all of those centers, imbuing with all of the powers that are innate in each of us. Make sense? Transcending it and compassion. And the next part of that, moving into that, is, again, the questioning is curiosity, living in wonder. Living in wonder. And what I want to offer up for us today is this curiosity. And the curiosity really starts with us. What do I value? What is really most important to me in this spiritual community as we are co-creating our beloved community? What do I value? And how are those values being lived out? You know, we have our core values here at Unity Church of the Hills: loving and inclusive and spirit-led. How are we living into those or living from that? But it may not be, those may not be your core values. What do I value? What do I value about coming here on Sunday morning? What value, what need, what longing in my soul is met by coming here on Sunday morning? Why am I here? Why are we here? Community? Inspiration? Love? Connection? Contribution? What is it that we value? What keeps us coming back? Those are some of the questions I hope that we can come together and inquire about on the 19th, next Sunday as well, when we have our Focusing Forward gathering after service from 1 to 3. We're going to invite our answers to those questions. What is it about Unity Church of the Hills that keeps me coming back? What am I getting here? And then I think it's also about inquiring as we create our beloved community. And I know this can sometimes be triggering, but I think it's important for us to also inquire, to be curious about, what are my unconscious biases? What am I holding on to? What's unconscious in me that I might be projecting out? What's unconscious in me that I might be keeping me from being a fully welcoming presence in this community? And just a question, a curiosity. What I might be holding on to. What is that curiosity helping me to discover? And then, what I love about that idea is that then I can also inquire and be curious about you. What do you value? What is important to you as we come together in community? What is your highest desire? Why do you keep coming back? What is your story? What's important to you? And we get to know each other in that way. And I think that's an important piece of belonging and creating conscious, beloved community. Agree? And then we can come together in groups and small gatherings to get to know each other. I love our spirit circle ideas, and many of you are part of those spirit circles, that you come together weekly and do conversations and studies, and I want to expand that. I want to open that up to more and more people, because that's where we really make those connections and get to know each other a little better. And I think that's an important piece. And then we move from this curiosity into connection. And connection is the next idea about how we're moving forward. It's living, I think about it as living the unity principle. And when I think about the unity principle, I think it's about knowing oneness, knowing our unity. And it's connecting with ourselves, connecting with our true nature. And what I hope is that one of the reasons you keep coming back is because this gives you some opportunity to really connect with that divine nature. Whether that's being here in Sunday service and listening and the music and the connection that you feel with each other, that the true purpose, I believe, of any church or spiritual community is to help us connect with our divine nature, with the love that we are. And if we're not doing that, I think we're missing the point. We're missing the purpose. So our opportunity is to connect with that, to connect with each other, connect with ourselves, connect with what's going on in us. Yeah? What am I thinking? What am I feeling? What am I experiencing? And to be aware of that for ourselves and to connect with each other in that way. And I think that's how we build this community, this beloved community. So again, I want to encourage you to be a part of the gathering next week from 1 to 3 in Friendship Hall, because we want to hear from you about how we can move forward and co-create something that really is welcoming and inviting, and not that we don't do that already. Please don't hear me say that. How can we expand that? How can we expand that energy and that awareness? And then our willingness to connect not only with ourselves, but again, with those who come to be a part of this community. Are we really a welcoming presence? Yeah? And then our opportunity then is to move from that into courage. And courage, for me, is choosing love no matter what. Choosing love no matter what. And I think that is our important calling to truly be centered in love. What I recognize, and what I recognize this week about myself, that I want to share with you, it's just, I didn't intend to share it, but here we go. Is that all of this, that me standing up here and speaking, can either really be performative, or it can be love and expression. And I don't want it to just be performative. And when we co-create, when we talk about all of these things, it can be performative. But I believe that people can sense that. We can sense when it's performative, and we can sense when it's real. And we can sense when someone is really a welcoming presence. And we can sense when we walk into a place, if this place is really a place that resonates love, that really welcomes everybody, that is really about being this open-hearted community. And I felt a bit convicted this week that I recognize sometimes it can seem performative to me. So, just recognizing to be reminded of that. To be reminded that we are not here to pretend that we are loving, not to pretend that we are inclusive, and not to just say the words, but to embody the words, to embody loving, to embody inclusive, to embody being Spirit-led. It goes from being an idea and an intention and an aspiration to just the beingness of it. And so our invitation this week is to explore for ourselves as we prepare to come together to co-create this visual of our beloved community next week. As we prepare to come together in community to share, gather, ask the questions. Why are we here? What difference would it make in the community if we weren't here? What difference are we making in the lives of the people who come here? And how can we expand that? To be the beloved community not only in these walls, but in the community. And I want to acknowledge those of you, as I meant to do this earlier, those of you who were part of the service project yesterday with IACT, that you reached out, our Beyond the Arch team who reached out to serve the community. Please stand so we can acknowledge your willingness to show up and be a part of that. If you're here today, maybe you're tired and not here today. Oh, it was canceled. Oh, okay, it was canceled. I didn't know that. So thank you for letting me know that. But the people who were willing to do that, and what I want to remind us of is that we do have a beyond the arch, getting beyond this campus and serving the greater community. So our opportunity is to do that, to be the beloved community. So our opportunity to express courage this week is to practice that, even today, to practice speaking to someone that you don't know as you leave here today, inviting someone that you don't know to have coffee with you. Sometimes that takes courage. I get that. I'm kind of a reserved introvert myself. And so sometimes it's challenging for me to get beyond myself, to really connect with other people. And it does sometimes take courage to do that. And so our opportunity is to practice that, to practice curiosity with ourselves and with another person. Tell me about you. Tell me about what you value. Tell me about what's important to you. Tell me about something in your life that I can connect with you about. Practice connecting with ourselves, asking our own questions. What do I really value? Practice this week just discovering, do I hold any unconscious biases about other people? And bring that into conscious awareness. Take the opportunity to transcend our own fear, right? To feel it, not deny it, but then allow ourselves to experience it fully and bring it fully into our conscious awareness so that we make a conscious choice about what to do with it, how to respond to it. So yes, can we make this more of a lived experience than we already do? Let's take a moment, take a breath. Breathe into your own heart, into the love that you are expressing right here, right now. And I invite you, as you breathe into your own space of love, right there at the center of your being, with every breath, expand that awareness of love. Expand the energy and the light of love out from your heart, out into this space. Feel that love touching each other in this space. Feel that love lifting each other into a higher vibration, a higher knowing of who we truly are as the beloved community. Individuals who come together to love ourselves, to love each other, to love the universe, to love all of creation. And we're so grateful that we have this place, this sacred grounds, this sacred space to come together, to create and co-create this beloved community. And we are grateful. Grateful for each other. grateful for the legacy of Unity Church of the Hills. Grateful for what is here now and what is to come. And we are so grateful for each other, for our willingness to be here. So as you breathe into that space, let us create this radiating light of love, filling up this space, expanding out to the grounds, moving out beyond the arch, into the city, into the state, into the country, across the waters, the seas, the oceans, touching all aspects of the earth, knowing there are no boundaries, there are no limits in spirit. Love is the energy and the vibration that heals and harmonizes and unifies all unto itself. And so see the entire earth just glowing with love, touching hearts and minds and lives, all of creation. And as we go into a short time of silence, I invite you to allow that love to guide you to any particular situation, person, place that might be calling to you. And so now with the next breath, breathe all of that awareness back into your own heart, holding all of humanity, all of creation in the energy of love, celebrating the power of love to heal, harmonize, and unify. And in that awareness, we are grateful. And so it is. So now is our opportunity to share. Again, we're still practicing a different way of giving, collecting our offering. There are 4 baskets. I feel like a flight attendant. There are 4 baskets. There are 2 over there and 2 back there. As you leave, if you have a check or cash, you can please place that in the basket. If you'd like to give electronically, there are QR codes for Venmo and PayPal and PushPay there in the pew back, so you can scan those. And they will direct you to the website. You can then enter your information. So I invite us, as we did last week, to, if you're going to share something, please hold it in your right hand. And if that's your phone or other electronic device, please hold that in your right hand as the means of your giving. Place your left hand over your heart, feeling the love radiating through your heart. And as you feel that energy, allow your left hand to move down your right arm and clasp your right hand, adding your love and light and energy to your offering as we say our offertory blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I circulate, and I am grateful.
That you can live by and one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh. And know they love you. And can you love tender years? You can know the fears you see that your elders grew by. And so please help them with your you. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well. Their children's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The one they picked, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh. And know they love you. And know they love you. And know they love you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Inspiration. Thank you all. Thank you for being here today. And yeah, give them another hand. So I'd like to let you know that we do have prayer chaplains here every Sunday. We have 2 prayer chaplains who are serving every Sunday. One will be here after service in the sanctuary, and the other one will be in the chapel. If you need directions to the chapel, please ask one of our greeters. There's also a prayer box right as you leave the door to the left. You may write down your prayer request, put it in the box. Please trust and know that it is prayed for here, and then it is sent to Silent Unity, which is Unity's 24/7 prayer ministry, and it's prayed for there for 30 days as well. So now let's say goodbye to our online participants. Thank you for joining us today, or whenever you happen to be watching the service online. We appreciate you, and we welcome you to be a part of this community. So now let us invite our children in as we sing.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.